Okay, okay. I can rock with this. Okay. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. I've been gone for some time. Have you been gone for some time? I guess necessarily, yes. Hi. If you can believe it, I was going to start again at 8 today, and somehow it didn't happen. Some habits, shall we say, from before I was a VTuber have carried. I wonder how. Okay. I said I was going to take a 40-minute nap, and it seemed like a really good idea to me at the time. And then I definitely woke up at 8. I'm like, I just made me even sleepier. But then, fuck. I said just one more half hour. Like, oh, 8:30 won't be so bad. They can wait till 8:30. And then after that I said, oh, a half hour wouldn't be so bad. I told you 40 minutes is never enough, man. I warned you about stairs, bro. Please, God. What's been the uptime here? 4 minutes, 40 seconds, and I already gave myself hiccups. Shit, I gotta go to sleep again. Oh my god, but stuff has definitely been up. Cause before, at least the hiatus kind of like at the end of April, I hate that I just got here and I'm already talking about fucking hiatuses. But at least the last one was really necessary, because it was just like, these are external factors as to why I couldn't stream, and I fucking dealt with them like a grown-up. And that felt like I did something important. I just been sleepy, bro. I'll tell you what, today in particular started out really, really bad. Like very, very early into the day, I was like, shit, I'm gonna need a do-over, okay? So, as some of you may know, and as everyone will now know, I have celiac. I can't eat gluten. I'm one of those freaks. Call it a Catboy thing though, and maybe it's suddenly cute. And if you've ever seen like those little, this is Find Everything. If you've ever seen those little like, they're like these round plastic containers at like the grocery store, and they always have like little candies of some sort or another. Oh, dude, there used to be like these like Valentine's like gummies, jujubes, I think they were called. Those were so good. But as time has gone on, it has become almost 100% likely that every time I pick up one of those and I look at them, it's like, well, we didn't like put anything in this that's gonna fuck with you on purpose, but we prepared it in a facility that is gonna fuck with you also on purpose. And there might be some mingling here, so we can't make any promises. I always see that legalese on the packaging of every single one of those like plastic tins. So I don't really like have candy in my life. Maybe some like some baked goods here and there, and even then it's like that's stuff that I gotta make myself, but like not candy. Maybe Skittles, like if I'm at the airport, but that's like it. I'm also 27. Maybe this is the reason. I don't know how much candy is normal for a 27-year-old to have. The point is, I hit up some new grocery stores previously, within the last couple of days, and you would not fucking believe I finally found a real ass round plastic tin that did not have that warning on it. And I found sour gummy worms, and I found sour candy, like sour keys. Oh my, like that was the shit that I lived for back then. Wow, you're only a year older than me? I'm not like too old though, am I? I'm a normal amount of age, of old. So like, oh, hooray, this is good news. You will be soon. Aww. Origami King music, okay. I'm remembering. I'm taken by the whimsy. No, nobody needs to, like, apologize for the age that I am. It is a problem that I have with myself that I like to joke about. I don't know if it's better or worse. When I was, much younger, like, in my early to mid-20s, if you, like, asked me my age, I really could not remember how old I was. And I think everybody thought it was, like, really funny at the time, myself included. Man, I was, like... I don't think that happens to people who are, like, doing well, you know? So, hey, at least I know. You know, that's gotta be worth something. That's how I feel about it. But anyways... This candy that I found, I turned good news into bad news. Because I started the day, I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner last night. Because my sleep cycle has been fucked. That's why it's so hard for me to stream. This is like exactly when I have been falling asleep usually. So I'm gonna start the day, hey, I've got some fast calories in my pantry. Why don't I have some sour gummy worms? Not even, I'm not a breakfast guy, but just like to give me like a kick. And then that'll like give me the energy to like prepare some food. And then I had 15 gummy worms. Which is like, okay, if I stopped there, which was the plan. You know, this hasn't gone off the rails yet. But, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start the morning. What do I got? What's the dinner that I didn't eat last night? I'll just do that now, you know, get up to speed on that. And then I realized, oh, I got like a big fucking bag of potatoes. I thought this would be a smart idea. Because I'm gonna eat them anyways, so if I prepare them all at once, then maybe I'm making some sort of shortcut here. But all of a sudden I have like a bunch of food that's gonna go bad. I'm like, okay, well, what's in front of me? Like, I'm not hungry, really, but like... It's gotta go. It's in front of me and it's gotta go and I don't want to waste it. So my ass ate so many potatoes this morning. And then I did it, I had like 3 servings, or maybe 4. It felt like 4. Of all of those potatoes, just non-fucking stop. And I felt so bad. And then I don't know why I did this! I was like... You know... It's been like an hour or so later. Somehow I'm feeling hungry again. You know what a good idea would be? More gummy worms! Are you out of your fucking mind? It's not right. Oh, and also I had to do blood work today, so... I'm sure my results look... That's gonna be a very interesting spike on my chart. Ah! Dude, all the music on this playlist is good. Fun fact about me, I am not used to making playlists. I, like, never do it. Not on my fucking... my phone, like on Apple Music, not on YouTube. I don't. But, I've been trying to become, like, a person as of late. And this is a thing that I do. I attempt to do. And dude, like, it's fun, because then, like, everything on it is stuff that you like. Is this way that in there? Hi, Chris. I recognized the name. I didn't realize. I'm like, this way that? What's that from? Isn't that the fucking... The WarioWare Smooth Moves ass-slapping minigame? Is that the one? With, like, the different, like, figures and, like, the spandex suits? Is that what that is? Or am I bringing that up for no reason? This way that. I'm awaiting confirmation. What do you mean, what? This way, that is the beehive tree on end the counting one. I'm typing this in. I'm typing this in. From Mario Party 2, bitch! Just making shit up. I'm not making shit up! WarioWare Smooth Moves ass slapping minigame! Is something the matter? I'm not seeing results. Wait, you have to believe me. Hold up. I gotta configure my VTubing screen. Oh, no I don't. I do? What studio is this? Oh, okay. If I switch my monitor input like that, that's the screen that it's looking at. So if I get a window up here, then we can have a Lala. Hello? Here's my Lala. Ah! Okay. We're figuring this out as we go. But you're not seeing any of that because I was in studio mode. But I think I'm ready to switch over. Ha! Ah! Like this. See, I put a window on my computer. Oh, this is funny that this is on the sidebar given what we talked about yesterday. It's a good thing chat's blocking that. Wait, okay. This one. I thought, I don't know what it's called, but when you said this way that, I was like, okay, maybe. I have to know what this is called. Shove it up your own ass game. I mean, I don't have to click doubled tune. Oh my god, you're right. What the fuck? Mac OS. Well, how do I took care of it. I took care of it. Thank you. It only happens in this view, not in the other one. Pisses me off. Cause if one of them was like consistent, I just use one or the other. Thanks, PewDiePie. We're going back. This experiment is over. Wait a sec. I'm doing stuff with my hands. I've decided I'm doing stuff with my hands right now. It is so interesting why those hands take different speeds to actuate. I still don't know why that is. But I don't know. This is a fun toy to play with. Like, I lay awake at night and I think about, I gotta make more toggles. I'm never using the ones that I have, man. So no, that's not this way that, and no, it's not on the playlist. But I'm always adding more stuff to it. You guys can like, I have a suggestions channel on the Discord though. You can just like, if you have ideas for like anything related to the stream, like that's a good place for it. Your ass does not lay awake at night, we know this. Well, when I'm tired like I was just now, like no. But, I lay awake all the time. Usually it's about like much more serious stuff. I'm haunted by all of my errors and mistakes, and it's actually not so easy for a guy like me. So, kind of being like sleepy to the point of not being able to function is like kind of what I need in order to have a good sleep. Oh my god. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. I'm looking myself in the mirror. Astraphel, you gotta stop doing Andre Seeger's impressions. Not out of this beautiful thing. It is peak. When it comes on, oh baby. I do know that recently I did add a bunch of like Klonoa 2 stuff to this. And honestly, probably not enough. Put Andre on the island? I'm not... Doesn't he like have a wife? I don't know. Like, we don't need to pull up Andre's Blue Sky, but like, that guy's spending his birthday like alone watching the Mario movie like 9 times in a row. Like, this is the only thing that makes me happy. I don't think he's married. I don't think he, but I don't know. Like, don't you have anything better to do? I'm sorry, that's mean. No, they have to be gay. They have to be gay. Ask him, man. The last time, honestly, the last time I fucking... I mistweet as a verb, but it was a post on Blue Sky. It was when the Game Explained channel got hacked, and I added him, and I was like, at Andre Seegers, are you okay? And he didn't respond. And he didn't even like the post. So maybe Andre and I are just kind of on the outs right now. I don't think he likes me very much. And if he did look into me, he'd be seeing all the fucking YouTube poops I make of super Game Explain Andre and shit. I don't think he'd like those. I don't think he would find the humor in it. Although it's strange because Arlo has seen the Arlo YouTube poops. And I don't know what Arlo thinks, but at least Kane thinks they're really funny. So there's something to that. I'll ask him? Oh, brother. Don't ask Andre Seegers if he's gay. He'll like me? We should have gotten you that job at Game Explain. Can you imagine? I'm trying to think, though. I do have, like, other more fanciful story times than this. I think there are 2 things that happened to me in, like, the last couple of days that are worth talking about. Okay. Other thing that happened today, like, after I got my blood work done, there's, like, this, like, little baby Walmart that I've gone to, like a few times. Because when I went to, that anime convention last summer, I wanted to pick up, like, some new sewing supplies. Like, I was out of black thread, like, my needle was bent, like, I needed fabric glue. And I remember years and years ago, and this would have been, like, when I was a fucking teenager, I'm like, where do I get fabric glue? And my friend said, they have it at Walmart, and I never forgot that. And, like, fucking 10 years later, I actually, like, checked, and they do. And so this is not, like a full-size store like you'd think. This is like a it's like ran out of like a very small space, and so all the aisles are like squeezed really close together, and you have to like, you're like sidling through those aisles. And like I know it, and I've been there, but I swear to God, like, I was next door to it again, and I'm like, oh, it's the Walmart that I go to from time to time. I'll go inside. This is a fucking SCP. This is, like, literally shit that happens on the SCP wiki. I went inside the Walmart, and it was a full-size building. Like, it was just big now. But it was in the same place. Like, it was, I don't think that I, like, got confused. Because where else would they put them so close together? Like, I think something, like, happened, you know? Anyways, I got a meat thermometer. Oh, shit, okay, hold up. This is something that we can look at. I'm gonna pull this up. This is not a very long diversion. But I remember, like, talking about this, like, things that I didn't have done, like, when I first debuted. First of all, the $100 donation reward is now fully implemented as, like, a Streamlabs thing, so, like, don't look at me, but it can be used. And that's out there now. Anyways, let's hop over to this. Speaking of Tomodachi, I got this figured out. I got my throne figured out, and I have some selection of cute things. So, Speaking of meat thermometer, I had some fucking other MS Paint drawings. Can someone give him $100 right now? Well, see, but I just had to spend like $100 on meds today. So if someone gives me $100, I'm gonna use it on something important. If you use this page, then I'm not allowed to use it on anything important. So I don't know. Like, it's not a lot, but I did get like some cute ideas going. And I'm drawing a big fucking circle around this thing. Because I really cannot bring myself to fucking get one of these. But if you want to see that Star Fox VTuber, and I know you do just as bad as I do, then the button to make it happen is right there. Guys, I don't own a rice cooker, though. So, you know, make your choice. Like, which is a more useful object. And I definitely want, like, more yaoi options. So, hey, if you want, like, fucking yaoi suggestions, like, oh, Astraphel, won't you please put more yaoi on your throne page? I'd be happy to oblige. I did have that jacket that I was talking about on here a little while ago, but I did just, like, get that now. But I feel like that's, like, the major thing missing at this point. I want to put, like, cute clothes on this, and then I think this will be, like a complete thing. But that's pretty much all there is to say about that. We'll head back to just chatting for a bit. Except, wait, no we won't, because there's gonna be another thing to pull up. This is another thing that we gotta figure out. I have to figure out how to access this. How would I? Okay. I'm gonna fuck around in Studio One for a little bit. This is another thing that we discussed, like first stream, like straight up debut stream. And it still has not been, like, the code has not been cracked. Nobody has figured out how to do this yet. They don't know. What the fuck? What the fuck? I love this music. I hate that there's, like, plate noises in it. And I hate that I appear to have gotten desynced for whatever fucking reason. La la. Something still seems off to me. But you let me know if it seems back to the usual sync or not. But I noticed a blip. I noticed a blippo plus. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me turn my my shit on. We're not doing this like quite yet. Don't get too excited. Guys, we gotta figure something out. Where do I fucking see this? Hold on. I might like turn this off for a second. Because I don't know if it's gonna show any like fucking payment information. I want to view my voucher. I want to view let's see. I'm gonna look at this privately. Please look away, this is private. This is where it is. Okay. I still have the last ever Nintendo Switch online game voucher. I can't use it on Star Fox. I can't use it on Rhythm Heaven. I gotta do something with this thing. I used one of them on Tomodachi Life, and I assumed I would be able to use the other one on Rhythm Heaven, but it's too damn cheap. Oh, I guess I have to use it for an $85 value. So, I don't know. This is, like, for us to decide if there's, like, something that would be, like, fun for me to stream. It's not gonna be Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Didn't they give this away for free or something? No, I'm thinking they put the GBA original on Switch Online. That's what that was. Okay. Yeah, I'll just play that. I don't need this game remade. Like, it's nice that NST is, like, making games again, instead of just, like, offering, like, tech support, but I don't know. Because, like, the big two for me, like, I definitely want to do Mario Wonder. I still have not played it. And I want to do... Oh my god. That takes some scrolling. And I want to do Link's Awakening. Here's the thing. I found out about my library's game rental program, and it's really broken my brain in terms of, like, if I can get away with not buying games necessarily. Which is great, but now I have this voucher sitting here, so it's like, out of this list, not only do we have to find something that would be, like, fun to stream, but would be, like, fun to keep. To be honest, play Link's Awakening on Game Boy service. Game Boy version is cooler. But I don't want to. I'm sorry, like, this is a me thing, but the degree to which I can hang with, like, original Game Boy games is, like, cause some people definitely get this way about, like NES games, where it's like, oh, these games are too old, they're too ugly, and it's like, I can hang with the NES game, NES is fine. Game Boy, I really do like, I look at Mario Land. They got better about it in, like, Mario Land 2. But I do kind of shake my head. This is a little cheesy. Dude, can you fucking imagine if I bought Fire Emblem Warriors, like what, 9 years after it came out? This is a Switch... This was, like, first year Switch 1. Why is The World Ends With You $70? These are Canadian prices. So... I think that means that, let me think. I think anything here that is $70 is technically 50 USD, and anything here that's 85 is technically 60, and thank God we're not looking at anything for Switch 2, because that's gonna show up as $115. It's so sad. I would have at a time loved to get Metroid Prime 4, and then I could cheat, and then I could get fucking the Switch 2 upgrade pack, like, separately, and then I'm not paying full price for the Switch 2 version. I can use the Switch 1 to sneak in at a discount. Mario Wonder seems like the right choice, but there's other choices though. You think it's better than that? Well, it's better than Echoes of Wisdom. For all intents and purposes, we can describe this as Link's Awakening. Nobody cares about what this actually is. It's crazy that this game happened. That, like, of all things, that this came back. And that it turned out the way it did. Like, here's the there's a lot of duds on this list. It's not better than Link's Awakening, but you're not going to play the good version anyways. Max, I thought you literally liked Link's Awakening! I have Mario RPG! I'm not playing the original of this! What is this from? Pokemon X, Shalura City. Okay. Oh, I know what this one is. Wait for the vid. Okay. Bayonetta 3. The thought of getting these games in 2026 is so funny to me. Like, I know nobody's buying this this year. Mario Strikers? Bro, come on. Like, at least make it a little easy for me. You know? Like, if I had, like... I mean, I don't have new Pokemon Snap. Wait a second. I don't have new Pokemon Snap. This was not in the running. I forgot about this game. Maybe. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I love Pikmin 3. I would love to stream it. I refuse to play the Switch version. New Pokemon Snap rules, but you were being a hater on the original. I'm also a bit of a hater on new Pokemon Snap. You'll notice that I don't own it, and it's because I, like, evaluated it already. But if I've got a voucher to burn, I don't know. Like, I know Pikmin 3 had, like, some issues on Switch 2. I know those are, like, squared away now. I'm not playing this on anything but a Wii U. I'm sorry. This is like... I'm a gamepad believer, and the gamepad in this game mattered, and it's worse without it. I'll tell you what, though. I remember in 2023, I was playing Bingo Battle on Robin's Switch with her at, like, the airport, and that was really fun. Bingo Battle's tight. Tokyo Mirage sessions, can you imagine? Demon X Machina, I remember liking the demo of this. Want to talk about good modern versions? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is right there. See, also a game with a demo, but that one I bounced off of. Like, I thought this was like a 3DS game. I didn't realize this got a Switch port. I cannot help you. You bounce off of everything? The controls were hard! It's nice though, like I like the art style. I think it's really between Mario Wonder and Link's Awakening. That's what I think. This is fucking insane that this costs what it costs. Can we be so honest? Did they put the bonus levels from the 3DS version in this one, or are those gone again? You know what? Also, I had also not considered. I am so enamored with the trainer customization on this one, because it's like the thing that I was just describing with Metroid Prime 4, where it's like, oh, I could get the Switch 1 version at a discount, and then sneak in with the Switch 2 upgrade, and get it for way cheaper. And I'd probably have a better time than with Prime 4, to be quite honest. One vote, Link's Gay Awakening. Mario is Mario, so you might like it more. Max, in private conversation, if I may, you've said that I should play Mario Wonder. Like, you've got your own opinions on it, but it's like, oh, yeah, you should, like, play it and form an opinion on it. Which is why it's in the running at all. Well, now it seems that we're 1-to-1. We're split down the middle. It's crazy that this costs what it costs, man! What? Like, can we be so for fucking real? Why is Star Fox cheaper than this? Like, don't tell Nintendo. Don't tell Nintendo that they accidentally, like, put a good price on something. But it baffles me. You'll probably like it as much as you'd like Link's Awakening, which is a sadness to me. I don't know. Because everyone knows Luigi? Dude, did you guys see? There was a Super Mario Bros. Post. Let me see if I can find this. It might have been on Blue Sky? Mario Bros. Blog. Here it is. Okay. Okay. I can pull this up and I can read this. This doesn't need to be like a view switching thing where I fumble with something or another. I can just drag this in OBS. The time 5-year-old Super Mario Bros. Thought Luigi was a cryptid. When I was 4 years old, I got my first console and video game. Since our family was poor, my parents got me a used NES and a used copy of Super Mario Bros. From a flea market. The NES only had one controller and the game did not have a manual. I had no idea about the Mario franchise, no idea about any characters in it, and all I had to go off of was what I could see in the game myself without the manual. The select button does nothing in most of the game. Only on the title screen does it change from 1P mode to 2P mode, with the only visual indicator being a tiny icon moving. I played the game for months, assuming the select button was useless, until one day, shortly after my 5th birthday, I managed to accidentally press select on the title screen. Unbeknownst to me, this started a 2-player game, which does not change anything in the game at first. I played through a few levels as usual, and at some point died. In 1P mode, dying just restarts the level. In 2P mode, control is granted to the other player. That is when I first saw him, on a black screen. A man a lot like Mario, but in white overalls. Even though he was small, Mario only gets white overalls as Fire Mario. I was taken aback, but immediately thought I must have found a secret or glitch and waited for the level to load. But the man just stood there! No matter what buttons I pressed, I could not make him move since he was waiting for player 2 input and I did not have that controller. All I could do was pause and unpause the game, but the man would not listen. And then I noticed it. In the top left corner, a name different from Mario. It was Luigi. I was very scared! This did not seem normal. I did something very wrong, I thought. I turned off the game and ran to my mother. Mom! Mom! I cried. I was playing my game and there was a white man! Mario was gone and the white man was in his place. And he would not leave. He would not move and his name was Luigi. Now, note that I accidentally misread Luigi as Luigi. And in German, this means lie, untruth. I sounded like I was trying to convince my mom that there was a man named Fakey. Obviously from my mother's perspective. Sorry, I have to like lean over my pop filter to read this. This sounded ridiculous. Either you are pranking me or the game is pranking you, she said. I went back to the game over the next weeks and tried everything I could to make Luigi appear again. But since I had no idea what I did, I couldn't. Eventually, I did conclude that the game was in fact trying to scare me on purpose. Only a year later did I obtain the manual and find out the truth about Luigi. NES cartridge with malicious intent. So basically, I don't fuck with Luigi anymore. Like, who is that? Dude, I'm really into the idea of this. Like, from now on, forever pretending that I don't know who Luigi is. Like, oh yeah, I know Mario. From Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Who's Luigi? What? They'll just make up anything at this point. Mario's brother? What? I recently learned that the Super Mario World cartoon Luigi is also voiced by fucking Nemesis from Resident Evil. Tony Rosato? This one's like a really rare game physically, right? Okay! What is this? What is this? Jam. Oh, the Digicam print channel. I think Crystal showed me that one. Just get Mario and stop teasing us, man. I'm indecisive! Why is Go Vacation on this list? Like, be real. That's a Mario. I could see it. You keep scrolling past the good games, just do it already. Ugh. That fucking talking flower that I hate. I've got a fucking axe to grind against this, and I haven't even opened the damn thing. I don't even own it yet. The flower sucks. I know you can turn it off. I'm not turning it off. I have to know the truth of the intended experience that they want for me. I have to. Onward and upward. I'm gonna be honest, that is not as cute of like a purchasing jingle as there used to be. Okay, but look at this though, There's a new virtual game card animation. I'm gonna click OK, and it goes in a hole! It goes in a hole, dude! Phrases from a man who's made up his mind. Yeah, I saw that animation because I got Hello Yoshi. See, because that used to not be what the animation was. It would, just kind of enter the square from the top and kind of slide underneath it. What's Hello Yoshi? Oh, why, it's the sequel to Hello Mario. See? It's Hello Mario, but this time Yoshi is in it. It's, I don't know. It's Nintendo app for babies. Like, you can also get it on, like, smartphones. And it's like the title screen of Mario 64 where you, like, you know, you tap and drag on the screen and you can stretch and squash the face and stuff. And there's little different activities, and then you play for 10 minutes and then the game closes itself. But it's free. Cause isn't Hello Mario, there's like a whole line of like Mario baby stuff that they're doing now. Cool days to be an adult fan of this stuff. Cool day to just have gotten Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I should have gotten Link's Awakening, bro. I'm such a fucking idiot. I hate myself. I'm gonna be... It's another thing to lay awake at night thinking about. Another mistake. A Goomba! Oh my god. We cannot be making specific references to Arlo's reaction to a trailer from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I wasn't even streaming at that point in 2023. Nobody knows what the fuck a Goomba means. We can leave that in the past. I'm so fucking mad that Arlo's not on my friends list anymore. I can't believe I was friends and I removed him. Guys, I'm a bad friend to Arlo. I unfriend him. I make YouTube poops about him. I make fun of him behind his back. Appleman. Unloyal? When was I ever loyal to Arlo? Why did you unfriend him? Because I don't like him. Is that not obvious? See, but I think, like, not liking him and then still having him, like, in my friends list, I realized that there was a value in that when it was far too late, unfortunately. So, that's my price to pay. That's my mistake to make. I'm so fucking sorry. You kept him around for clout. So it then dropped him once he stopped being useful. I was never proud that Arlo was my friend, which is probably why he left. Why I left him. Let's get things straight here. Let's get one thing straight. Shit, I've got, like, nothing left to do on my Switch until, like, it's actually, like, Tomodachi time. We can go back to my world of my desk. And I can put my controller down and take a sip of water, even. Man, it makes me so sad. Color Splash, you were too good for this world. They were too mean to you. Gotta hop off as it is midnight. Alright, see you around, Appleman. Yeah, that's what happens when you start streaming at 9. I'm just kind of waiting for, like, the procession of, like, all my East Coasters to leave. But I do have another story. I do have my other story time, because if you were here for the debut, if you know the story of the Furry Rave, guys, there's a sequel. There's a Squeakquel to the events of the Furry Rave. Because I went to that same place again. I saw they were doing a goth night. Whatever. I fuck with that. Fucking look at me. Come on now. And I figured, you know, you're in a room with a bunch of people in fursuits. Maybe they have good taste. But, you know, it's like they say, It's what's on the inside that counts. And so if I don't know if the person underneath the fursuit is attractive or not, it's what's on the inside that counts. So it wasn't very useful to me in this sense. I didn't really like meet anybody from that. Except for the women that were hitting on me, I suppose. Which, by the way, okay, there's direct sequel to the events of that. This is skipping around a little bit, but, like, there is an update on this. Because she did come up to me again, and she was, like, so fucking sloshed. But she was, like, nice. She was being nice, and she's like, women be wanting you, man. Exclusively! You have no idea. There were new women that wanted me tonight. That night, I should say. It was Saturday. So yeah, this person from the Furry Rave came up to me again, and she's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you were a boy. I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know, it happens, I get that a lot. And then she's like, but you can't blame me because you pull it off really well. I'm like, okay, thank you. And she was saying something about, like, I need your Instagram, and like, we had already gone over this, like, the last time she was asking, like, I don't have an Instagram. Like, I gave you my Discord, and I, like, handed her my phone so she could, like, type in her username, and then it popped up, yeah, you've already added this person as a friend. So she's like, you've got to DM me, you know, I forgot to message you, I want to message you. Like, I was hoping the realizing that I was a boy would, like, it didn't stop her. So that's interesting. I have not received correspondence yet, but we'll see. And then, yeah, maybe she was being friendly for fun. No, because the next thing that she said is, again, like, going on about, like, how pretty she found me, and she's like, but I bet you look even prettier underneath that mask. Because I usually wear a face mask when I go out, and so, you know, I rolled my eyes, and I made kind of like a pouty look, and I did take my mask off, and she had some kind of reaction. And oh shit, this is a jam. I just she does not seem discouraged, we'll say. Okay, new update though. What does it mean when, like, when a DJ, like, singles you out and gives you free merch and blows you a kiss? I just haven't had this happen before. I'm not fucking like, I'm looking at the exact place on my shelf. I got stickers. And I pointed at myself, I'm like, me? It means being good friends, yeah. Okay, but then I don't have the hands. I don't have the buttons on my Stream Deck to blow a kiss, but, like, I don't know. I didn't see anybody else get that treatment is all that I'm saying, okay? I didn't see anybody else get that treatment. It stresses me out. It stresses me out being noticed in this way. And I'll tell you what, not once by a man. The only time I have been noticed by a man in public is when I was holding hands with my boyfriend at the time, and we were going on like a walk down like a nature trail, and some guy on a scooter like whizzed by us and like and then said the F slur. Like, were you down or was it weird? I don't know. I think I find it a little... I feel like I'm maybe deceiving people, because I don't think any women are, like, pursuing me with the aims of wooing a femboy, and so it's like, there's this, like, thing that I have to, like, clear up right away. It's like, oh, I actually am a guy. And it's like, oh, that's funny. Like, nobody's been, like, weird about that, but I don't... Was that a woman too? I didn't catch that. Of course. Of fucking course it was. That's my fucking luck on this bitch of an earth. But other things happened. Okay, Max, I'm really glad you're still here, because I remember talking to you about the furry rave where, like, I had my phone out and I had, like, the impulse, the idea to pull out Wordle in, like, the middle of, like a crowd, like a dancing crowd. And I kind of shied away from it. I ultimately decided not to do it. And you encouraged me, like, you should have done it. They would have loved it. I had the courage to do it, and it went hard. I had, like, at least half a dozen people behind me, like fucking pointing and shouting, like, trying to figure it out with me. Lol, yes man, it works, I told you. That was fun. That was fun. 'Cause, like, I did a good first 3 guesses. That was the day that it was Parka. I had a good first 3 guesses. I had the first 3 letters down. And this guy's saying over my shoulder, wow, you're really good at this. There's people saying, oh, parts! And I have to explain, no, the S means it's grayed out. That means I already guessed it. It's not parts. I don't know how fucking stupid I had to be to listen to the guy who said Parma. Parma? Your mom? That's just insulting! So that's what I fucking get. That's what I fucking get. I think I guessed Parma too. Well, you have nobody to blame but yourself. But I would not have come up with Parma on my own. If only I stopped and think. But only everybody these days only top a twink. Guys, so here's the other outcome of this story. This is how things went for, like, the first 2 hours. Like, I was, like, seriously, like, watching the door in, like, a strategic position. Like, okay, every single person that comes and leaves. You'd think for a goth rave there would be anybody who like had that shit on, and, like, just a parade of the most swagless men I've ever seen in my life. But I am proud to say I spotted a femboy. Like, okay. I'm not gonna make assumptions about, like, everybody, and I don't. But, like, when your skirt has, like, the Amazon Basics 2 white stripes, like, I know what you are. When I'm talking to you and I can see your nipples, like, it's, I correctly assumed. And that was interesting. So I walk up to him and I'm like, I like your corset. And then I don't know what it is where strangers see me and they're, like, weirdly delighted to see me. And the first thing he asks me is, can I give you a hug? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, and he keeps talking about my outfit. Your outfit, it's because you're cool. Oh. And we exchanged contact information. And, we've been, like, lightly chatting over, like, the last little bit. And maybe we want to hang out. It seems like that's a mutual interest of ours. Dude, I gotta read the shit that he said, though. Like, straight up. Truthfully, I wish you'd have come home with me, but I know that's not exactly proper. I'm not used to being spoken to like this, is all. Would you have done it? See, okay. I've thought about this. We can get into this. So this femboy, was definitely, like, accompanied that night. He was hanging around with this other cute guy with this kind of, like, he had this interesting, like, kind of half-applied eyeliner. where it was kind of like only halfway down like the bottom of the eye, and then like it went out into wings from there. Like, it was cool, and he was cute, and they were making out a bunch, so it's like, you know, maybe I'm not like looking for anything like that. I'd still like to know other femboys, because I don't know any locally, and I know that they're out there, and it's like, we gotta like get together and like hang out. I'm just saying, like, I know everybody was making fun of this picture, like, when it happened, but, like, that that one picture of the Femboy birthday party, where, like, all you're seeing is, like, pictures of, like, a bunch of people from, like, the waist down, and everybody in the room is wearing thigh highs, like, I deserve that. I'm not making fun of it. I want to be a part of that world. And so, like, you know, if I make a friend, this is still a W. And so, like, you know, this guy seems attached. I'm not doing anything about it. But also, they're, like, speaking to me like this. So, like, not to jump the gun here, but I think the only place this leads is friendship or threesome. But crucially, not both. This is, so I've thought about it, that has been my thought process that's popped into my head. But I don't know, he seems cool. Hilariously not the only boy that I'm talking to right now. I was talking to a boy just before I streamed. And I stopped talking to a boy to stream. How sad is that? Dude, I just learned that this guy that I'm talking to is really into Castlevania. He's like, oh yeah, I've 1cc Bloodlines. He's played Symphony of the Night like 10 times. We're talking about the gay boots. This is a good in. You stopped talking to a boy to buy Mario Wonder. It's not that simple! I stopped talking to a boy to ask strangers on the internet to buy me the Nintendo Switch 2 webcam. It's different. And then I bought Mario Wonder. But that's just because I was already there. Wow, I cannot believe I've been only up for an hour. That's crazy. You guys want to do tier lists? I'm fixing to do tier lists. I can't be saying I'm fixing to do shit, okay? I've been seeing so many clips of that mixtape game. I'm strangely drawn to that game. Like, something about, like, the scenes that people are making fun of. I don't, like, watch those scenes just once and then be like, haha, yeah, that sucks, and then move on with my life. Every time, like, it's, oh, look at this, like, 1 minute 30 cutscene from this stupid fucking game. Isn't this so stupid? And I watch it in full every time. I do. It's David Cage-esque. Oh, boy. That's interesting. It's very Ready Player One, where it's just like talking about knowing stuff. I really don't like that game's how it talks about music. I feel very like explained to, and it's like, do you even like the stuff that you're talking about? Okay, well I gotta switch my inputs again. We can get tier lists ready, because I've got some ideas. I've been making lists. I've been making lists of lists that I want to make. How sad is that? Can you believe it? Fuck! Still, the only thing I've seen is that clip with the music off, but I've read more than enough. Like the headbanging clip, that with the music off is pretty good. I don't want to get into it. Like, I'm already, like, explaining how it saddens me that it lives in my head more than I would ever care for it to. And I'm letting it, and I'm letting it, and I'm letting it even more. Alright, what do you got here? What do you got here? So these are not lists. Where the fuck did it go? That I have made. but I know that they exist. So here's what we're doing. Number 1. Watch a long play online plus act like you're playing. It'll be indistinguishable. I used to do that with like the Guitar Hero games, like, because there would be like, you know, like songs from like games that I didn't have, and I would like hold my controller and like watch the YouTube videos so I could like have access to note charts for songs that I didn't have, and then I would just like press the buttons in that sequence. It's like, you know, I don't care if I have feedback. I mean, for stream, no, I would get DMCA'd instantly. This is some good shit to have on. Okay. We're checking this out. Hello? Trick the viewers. Ah! Okay, here we go. So, blocks fruit. I'm not in the mood for 105 fruit. I can't name 105 fruit. I'm gonna be looking at this shit and I'm gonna be like, what's that? I'm gonna be like for like a third of it. So I think 38 is like more like manageable. That's what I think. So we're gonna rock this one. Okay. Oh my god. This is so doomed from the start because what the fuck can I even do with an apple? That heavily depends on what kind of apple. There's a lot of bad apples out there. That's right, bad apple. She's so bad. Get a list of just apples? Well, there's hundreds of apples. Just to determine, like, the average of are most apples good or are most apples bad? It's sad that you think of Larry Boy first. Listen, one of these things was in my childhood and the other was not. Dude, okay. I was talking about, you know, in my debut, oh, I had like a banana for the first time, like very recently. I think bananas high B or low A, I think. But when I was down in America with my, oh my god, I was talking to my ex-boyfriend today. He got his fangs in. He was showing me his fangs that he just got in. Anyways, so he introduced me to blackberries. I think blackberries are above. I can really hang with blackberries. And blueberries! And I even had blueberries for the first time? This is really hard. Oh, blackberries have like a little bit of like a tartness to them. Blueberries are like more uncomplicated. So maybe this is the way. See, the next time I feel like getting a giant fucking tin of gummy worms, I'll just get a tin of blueberries. And then when I guzzle like a shitload of them, it's not going to like hurt me. Raspberries. Okay, raspberries, that's a B for sure. I think of these three berries, that's how I feel. Strawberries, potential S. If you have like a good like ripe strawberry, it can change your world. But sometimes that's not the way. And they go bad really, really fast. And I wonder if these are qualities that should drag it down. It's possible. I really don't fuck with anything with a seed, to be quite honest. Oh, pineapple. This is an uncomplicated S. I found out my GF hates strawberries the other day. Aww. But they're so lovely, yummy. Even on the list of like 38. Okay, pears. I have not had a pear since I was like 9 years old. My memory of a pear is better than a raspberry. That's what I think. Lemons? What do you want me to do with a lemon, bro? Pears can be goated or miserably fucked up. Kind of all of this applies to all of these fruits on this list, I'm noticing. I like a lemon. I like lemon pepper, you know. Put it on a drink, use it in cooking. You know, I like the flavor of it, but like, you know, you're not eating that stuff raw. Although sometimes I've thought that like maybe I could be tempted to eat a lemon slice, because there are times when it occurs to me that maybe it's a good idea, and like I've never done it, but I can get behind this. Yeah, I think like anything that's like really like citrusy is like where my sweet spot is. If I can be so honest, bananas go up there. Dude, it's so crazy. I've been I think I only have 2 episodes left of this. I've been watching Super Mario Sunshine Versus with Attacking Toucans and Josh Jepson. Like that old ass fucking playthrough from like 15 years ago. And there's a lot of talk about bananas amongst other things in that fucking series. I'm trying to find mangoes. Can anybody tell me what a mango looks like? Watermelon! Oh shit. Okay. Okay. This is what I think. I think this amount of climbing is correct. We gotta figure out what to do with the damn ass apple. If I close my eyes and imagine the best an apple can be, like definitely up here. Mango is that one towards the middle to the left of the purple Pikmin fruit. This? My hungry ass thought this was a peach. Because I know what the inside looks like, I just forget the exterior. Lol, yes? Okay. Thank you. I also had a mango for the first time when I was in America. Peach is further down. Oh, that's what this is. This is a peach, dummy. I also had a mango for the first time. Mango is a little overwhelming to me. I think it's a little strong. Like, the taste is definitely really, really good. It's just a little intense. So I think between watermelon and blackberry is what I think. Now, I did have mango nectar while I was there. Oh my god! I talked about how this guy took me to Costco, and I got to experience the majesty of the Costco chicken. Oh man. There's this certain fucking Costco brand, and I remember it's like a black package, it's like a white square, and it's like some sort of like farm brand. But I had these like dried mango slices, like a big fucking bag of them that I was working on through that entire like 2 weeks that I was with him. Oh my god, those were incredible. Oh, I could inhale some dried mango. Dried mango fucks hard stupid style. Oh my god, green grapes? Slow down. This is going on S. Papaya also. There were 2 things. There were 2 things of dried fruit, and I forget what the other one was, but I was mostly on the mango. This feels true. Am I crazy for this? You gotta give it up to apple, though. Because, like, I'm thinking about the diversity of the flavor profile of S here, and it's like, these 2 next to each other feels too easy. This interests me. This is the guacamole, right? I had guacamole. No, this is avocado, Griffin. Oh my god. I need help. I need help. Avocado, my friend. I have not had... I mean, I've used avocado oil when I cook, but I don't think that counts. So I don't think we can do this. Cherries? Tedious, not worth the effort. I have such a hard time. If it's got seeds in it, like that's such like a steep uphill battle. On the other hand, I just noticed that oranges are here. I mean, it's comparing apples and oranges. We don't need to get into it. Lime, I think, is a C. Oranges changed the game when they dropped. I mean, there was probably a time before anybody, like, discovered an orange. Like, there had to have been a first orange. And, like, dude, imagine, like, you're in the wilderness and you find this and you come back. You come back and you're like, guys, you'll never believe what I found. Like, check this shit out. I think if I found an orange and I was talking about somebody to, like, the idea of an orange, because maybe you ate the whole thing before you made it back. I don't think anybody would believe me. I'm trying to think, have I had a peach? I don't think I've had a peach. Kiwi. I want to say that maybe I've had kiwi, I'm not 100%. I mean, these look a little similar, so I'm a little scared. Grapefruit I've had. I've not performed the technique, but I believe in its principles. I believe in the ideology. I'd say so. I'd say so. This distance feels right to me. Starfruit, pomegranate. Larger melon. Oh, okay. I have not had larger melon. This looks like a chicken egg. Like I'm imagining biting into a fruit, but it's secretly an egg. Coconut. I've been having a friend telling me that I gotta get on coconut, but I've not done so. Where the fuck is guacamole then? Like, I think that's like the only remaining one that I could name here. This is kind of it. Like, unless there's like one more fruit here, where somebody says, Astraphel, wait, don't leave! What about that one on the screen? I think this is already a lock. Guacamole is a spread made of... Oh! Well, then I have had avocado? It's like asking where is salsa in a vegetable tier list? Do I put it down or not then? That definitely explains why I was confused. I mean, I've only had it the once. I'm not well versed. It's more than just avocado. Okay. We'll leave it off. Got it. I had fucking blackberries and blueberries like for the first time 2 months ago. Okay, I'm new to this. But we'll get there. Yeah, maybe it'd be cool to like maybe come back to this like a year later, and then these are my new opinions on more new fruits. Well, I've had pomegranate. That's a C. C for seeds. Yeah. All right. Now wait just a minute. I'm just gonna do this like tab style. We're gonna just... I've been excited to get on this one. It's about to get opinionated in here. No other melons besides water? Yeah! Watermelon is the only kind of melon that I've had. Wait, this is different. This is different categories. this shit hits you like a truck, man. It is the best to be, TBH, you're not missing much. But I'd like to know. I don't want to live my life never having known. It's like Mario Wonder! Right? It's like Mario Wonder, right, everybody? Okay. I'm about to crack my fucking knuckles. You should try them at least, but don't expect much. Okay. I know... I'm sure there's like fucking... What's the one in like a... There's like the stereotypical one that people don't like in like a fruit spread. Is it dragon fruit? Like a fruit cup? There's always like the one fruit that everybody doesn't... Is that dragon fruit? Anyways. I cannot be fucking distracting myself from this list of all things. This is so important to me. Okay. Hit me. Okay. We got some easy ones. We got some easy ones up top. Garters, masterclass. I just got on these within like the last like 6 months, we'll say. These have changed the game. Because I love thigh highs so much. It's not so easy for those damn things to stay up. Like I'll walk a block and they've slipped down to my knees and I gotta fucking hike them up. Like constantly. These have changed my world. Garters, top tier, top tier. Maid dress, top tier. Fuck, I gotta compare them? What? Ah! You know what? I've been, you know, walking downtown on the bus, crossing the street, wearing garters, and I've done the same thing wearing a maid dress. It feels cooler to be doing it in a maid dress, and I will do it again at the next anime convention. Now, okay, we got a couple of different thigh highs to choose from. Let's organize this. Let's organize this. Arm warmers were also rolling in. Now, these are very typical. It's not an easy decision, okay? And I'll tell you what, my fucking Fire Emblem maid dress that I have also has thigh highs that come with it. And I had to sew them in a specific way to get them to stay up on their own. I might keep garters in my bag, just in case. I'm going to live in a world where it's not going to be either or. But if it was only one, you know, maid dress has got a lot more going on. It's not easy, but it has to be done. Yippee City! Okay. Very controversial take on these. I guess I should be dragging it over to the right, because everything else on the left is, like, covered by me. I should drink water. I can feel myself becoming hoarse. This is, like, such the stereotypical, like, femboy regalia. Specifically thigh highs, like, with stripes on them, like, top to bottom. I just think this looks silly. I don't think it's attractive, even a little bit. Now, it's not, like, offensive. I'm fine with it. But I don't own any, is all I'm saying. I was just talking about this exact skirt. Like, this is also, like a uniform, for sure. It's better. They're meme socks, derogatory. This is like, I'm looking at like this is like Squidward. Do you see it? Like, if, like, this is like, we can like assemble a body out of this. Anyways. I would be willing to own this more than I would these socks. Same with these, honestly. As far as striped socks go, give me like 1 or 2 stripes at the top, like max. Otherwise, I'm out. But it wouldn't be very good. It's not very good tier. Now, assuming we're not factoring in the fact that these also have like the stripes on them, the meme stripes. If we're just talking arm warmers, I love arm warmers. I only have the 1 pair. I love arm warmers. Pleated fabrics also. That's true. That, like, I'm looking. Like, Because this skirt is very, very good. I would wear this. I would wear this. And if only I can find stuff like that to put on my throne page, then we're golden. But unfortunately, it's only a Nintendo Switch 2 accessories for the time being. Okay. The only downside to this is that, you know, you can't handle penis while wearing these. It's not gonna end well. But that's not their fault. I don't think there's any fabric that could really do that. Dude, skin is awesome. I don't fucking know, man. Schoolgirl uniform? I have to think. When I imagine, like, the default kind of femboy uniform that also involves, you know, the striped skirt and, like, the thigh highs and stuff, like, it basically already is, like, recreating a version of this. I don't personally own one. Yeah, skin kind of rules. Sigh. I do feel like it's worth mentioning, though, that, I'm not gonna name names, but I had a friend say to me, like, that they wished that they could buy me a schoolgirl outfit so they could see me dress up in it. This shit keeps happening, man! Okay, this is huge, this is huge. Another S on the way. Dolphin shorts. I am huge on dolphin shorts. I only own one pair. I will own more. This I solemnly vow to you. I will own more dolphin shorts. I did just get, and I don't have an opinion on this yet, but when I ordered that jacket that I was talking about, you know, shipping's like 20-something bucks. But if you throw something in, if you throw in a little something, just a little bit more, then you get free shipping. It's like, sure, I'll save some money. And so I did I got like some like boy shorts, like some bicycle shorts, like some spats. We will see how that goes. I've yet to form an opinion on them. I think they're less like standalone is the thing. And then say dolphin shorts would be. Cause like, you know, that's like, you wear that under a skirt is the thing. This you could wear on its own, but we'll see. We'll see the utility. Boy, I don't know, I'll tell you what, like, I think boy shorts would do me some favors. I mean, if they're calling them bike shorts, I've not been wearing bike shorts while biking, it's not been so good. And it's not so good for the piglets. Dolphin shorts are placeholder shorts, 5 out of 10, they do not move the— oh, I love dolphin shorts! I like the white trim, I like the way that they kind of, like, come up, like, at the side of the leg. I think this is great. I think this is huge. Femi, I think that is a hot take, for sure. What is this, like a crop top? I could own more crop tops, for sure. I think the only one that I have now is like a black crop top long sleeve with like little holes in like the sleeves. But it's a women's small, so it's a little tight on me. I can do a men's small, easy, but not like that. Aww. And I have a crop top hoodie. My feelings on crop tops changes from time to time. The worst crop top is a 7 out of 10. And here's the thing, like, you know, like, this just depends, like, on how skinny I'm feeling, because I'm not always, like, I'm a little self-conscious about my tummy. And I'm like, I'm good on most days. Some days I'm like, I'm not doing a crop top today. But I know that I can pull it off, and I know that the men that I've been with that I've worn such things around do go apeshit for a crop top, so yeah, there's gotta be something to it. I think it is better than... yeah. So far here. But I don't have great crop tops yet. Because the hoodie that I have is like very like ratty. It's like not good quality. And then like I said, the other one's too small. So if I could like have a good fitting one, I have not realized the ceiling on this. It could go higher. I have not experienced those heights. What are these? We're talking fishnets here. I'm guessing these are fishnets. I feel like I still need to come around on them. I had a boyfriend who loved fishnets and definitely wore them all the time. And, I don't know how graphic I need to get. I understand them more than I used to. On the other hand, like, it really depends on the application. Because, like, you know, I'm in a gay bar, and this is going to sound mean. There is a certain kind of, like, white gay boy that they assemble on, like a factory line, and he always, like, if he is wearing, like all fishnets top to bottom, he always has short black hair. Do you guys notice this? It's always a white boy with short black hair. I fucking swear to you. As far as, like, leggings, see, here's the thing. The metric that I'm trying to overcome here is, like, would I personally own them? Because, like, thinking they're cool on a partner is different. I think this can go in okay tier, you know? It's better than meme socks. That I can say. But these, like, anything, like, in good or above, I would own. And this I'm just not sure. But there's nothing wrong with it. We gotta knock this out of the way. My taste in clothing is so different from the clothing I own. Same here, mostly, I'm trying to, like, overlap these things. I'm really trying to make, like, a sincere effort. Which is why it's important for me to have opinions about these things. So what is this? It's got, like, suspenders on it? I don't think that's too sexy. I don't think I really roll with suspenders in any form. Like, I understand, like, you could, like, maybe put something, like, cute underneath it, maybe something, like, loose-fitting, and you could, like, get away with it. Especially because I do like these, like, other horizontal lines. Like, I get what it's going for. I don't think I would personally own it. So I think that goes under meme socks. This, I don't know if it's gonna show the thumbnail of this list anywhere here. Maybe it'll show the cached view from back here. Guys, I think that's like an AI generated Astraphel. But you'll notice that he's wearing like a purple hoodie. And this is I see him drawn in this outfit a lot. I see. Okay, the skirt is cute, but again with the stripes, the horizontal stripes, we gotta move past this. I think this goes in bad. Not as bad as the schoolgirl, but, well, maybe worse. Maybe worse. I just do not have the bandwidth to properly update my wardrobe. I mean, you know, piece by piece, a little bit at a time. I think I've hardly done anything since I moved. Because I'm trying to be, like, smart-ish with my money. But I think, like, even just, like, having, like, just exploring what you like and what you don't like. And if you know what those opinions are, and then you can, like, oh, the next time I want to buy an article of clothing, like, okay, like, when I needed a new jacket, when I was like, okay, I definitely need a new jacket, what's, like, one that would, like, actually suit me that, like, this reflects what I like? And then, you know, when the time comes, then you go for it. The stripes are popular because they add to the impression of width to those areas. I see. On the torso, though? Well, there's other reasons, but that's one of the reasons stripes come back into fashion every so often. I see. I don't know what else to say. This is a cute fucking hoodie. I would own this. I say good. Yeah, if we're just talking in general, like, the idea of, like, an oversized hoodie, like something where, like, the sleeves are, like, a little too long, and then they're, like, you've got, like, the floppy sleeves. Ah, that's so cute. Maybe even very good. I would own an oversized hoodie. I try not to start all of my sentences with this, I really do feel the impulse to. Wearing my boyfriend's oversized clothes. Like, people, like, make memes about, like, omega nests. That shit is so real. Because then they're, like, they're so big and they smell like him, and it's like, oh, it's the best. And it's so warm, because he was just wearing it. One time I was talking to a friend, who has, like, not known me for, like, especially very long, and they did some sort of impression of me. They did an impression of me. And at first it was just, like, the way my voice sounded, I suppose. Just, like, making me sound like a stereotypical femboy. But then, it's what they said in that voice that threw me for a loop. Where their impression of me was like, so, there was this guy I used to know. It's so bad. It's so bad. Dude, when I saw my me in Tomodachi Life, like, gather the crowd around, and it's like, oh, he's talking about his past romantic partners. I'm like, I picked that motherfucker up so fast. I'm like, no, 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 no. You gotta knock that off. You do that shit way too much. Way too much. Anyways. Pink maid dress. Now, my sensibilities, I love monochrome. I love black and white. I want to say here, but this feels mean. Is this mean? I'm trying to imagine it more vividly. I haven't really entertained, like, a pink maid dress in the past. Ooh. It's a maid dress. There's nothing wrong with it. Masterclass. Now this... Is this functional? That's functional. Look at that. That's functional. You can use that. The sleeves are interesting. Like, I think there is some kind of, like, stylishness to this, for sure. It's here. It's in, like, I would own it territory. Maybe, like, between here. Oh, I'm so fucking desynced again. That's been happening a lot tonight. Y'all been noticing that? Ah, okay, that should be better. Pause. Okay. Fingerless paws. Fingerless gloves, maybe? Does it have to be paws? I do not own these. Now, this may not surprise you as somebody who owns 3 different tails, and is still trying to find ears, and it's so... Dude, where are the cat ears? Where are the puppy ears? Get that shit on the list, bro. I've looked into paws. I've not been sold on them. And I don't think I would own these. I think the skinny little fingers coming out of this, like, it's not a pleasant shape to the eye. Like I said, like, anything in okay or below, like, I wouldn't own. But I think it's above that. No, it's not. No, I don't think that. I don't think that, actually. I take it back. Now this is interesting. I think these are pretty decent colors for a striped top. I think this is some of the best stripes we've seen at all. There's something to it. But I imagine what we're actually talking about here is, like, the dual layer skirt. Oh god, and I'm trying to think, because I know... So, there was this guy I knew. And it wasn't like quite a dual layer skirt, he just had like 2 skirts of differing lengths that he wore simultaneously. And he was very tall, and they looked good on him. But when I wore them, they just kind of turned into like a normal-ass long skirt. So maybe not for me, but that's another thing like the fishnets where it's been proven that it can work. And I'll tell you what, the 2 skirts that I currently own are both black. I could so use a pink skirt. I could so use a white skirt. That would change the game. Because so many of my tops are already black, and so that would, like, actually like be something in my wardrobe that, oh, that like pops for once, and like all of my thigh highs are black. I love wearing black so much. Like, some habits can never die. Like, I've moved on from like the shape of the clothes that I wore as a teenager, but I've always loved black. I think we're putting this, you know what, it's better than the Amazon Basics skirt. Yeah, I'd put it there, next to crop top. It's a good color, yeah. Okay. We knew this was coming. I don't know what this illustration's gotta be here for. I have seen this specific model. It's crazy. Like, is it weird that I recognize this specific model of leash? Of what I own, I don't own anything fancy like this, but I do own collars, and I do own a leash. The only experience of this that I had was, like being in the fucking pet section at the grocery aisle, and then, this always fucking happens. It doesn't even matter the relationship. Like, whenever we're in that situation and we're surrounded by, like, pet items, there's always, like, a look exchange. There's always, like, a look. Taking action on it is fun, though, so I have a leash now. This is a very nice one. What can I say? I wear chokers all the fucking time. Like, I know what you are. But, you know, like, maybe that's just, like, top tier. Because none of these is, like... These are all, like, adorable, but none of them are, like, a fucking thrill, like getting leashed is. So, whatever. We got here, like a graphic hoodie, I guess. I do like these. I do love sleeves as, like, a little thumb hole in them. I tried to incorporate lighter colors in my wardrobe a while back, but I always just go back to black. I think where I'm going at the moment, what my trajectory is, I seem to be going a little more monochrome, where there's less, like, all black, but I'm, like, finding more, like, ways to incorporate, like, white into it. I'm dressing like the fucking PlayStation 5. Because, I have this, very lovely, it's like a linen white blouse. I love that thing. That's a gorgeous shirt. And then I have like a nice corset that it goes well with too. So I think I like wear more white than I used to, I think. Anyways. It's also kind of baggy. This is like baggy hoodie. I don't really own graphic hoodies. And in fact, the one that I'm wearing right now is a zip up. I can't get passionate about graphic hoodies. I don't think I can. Although, I gotta show you this. This is a fucking Mega 64 plug. Can I get to that by just typing mega64.bluesky.social? They posted like a... What the fuck is this? Mega 64 official Blue Sky. Here we go. You guys gotta see this. This is a crazy graphic hoodie. Reality is obsolete. I once was blind, but now I see. There is some other shit here that was like, if it hurts, it's working, or something like that. I don't know. I think that kind of goes hard. We can get off of my light mode account, though. What do you got for me? So it depends on the tee. I'm putting it next to this one. It really depends. So hi. Dude, I don't know what's gotten into me. I have been holding... I sleep with that thing every night. I cannot... Like, if I don't fall asleep, like, spooning that thing, like, the quality of my sleep is noticeably worse. I have become fucking addicted to this goddamn shark. Even by that standard, the last couple of nights, I have been some kind of, like... Like, if that fucking thing could talk, It'd be like, what's gotten into this? Sorry, I almost used the F slur again. What's gotten into this guy? What's gotten into this fucking guy? But it's good. I like wrapping my legs around it. This is an ultimate cuddling object. Now, if they had boy that's like a full foot taller than you, I mean, you know, maybe it'd get dethroned then, but I'm not seeing that on this list. Unfortunately, the last object that we have here, the last outfit that we have here is, I'm not too enraptured by. It's funny, the crisscrossies here remind me of, oh, who is the fucking, it always takes me a beat. Luna from my Twitch emotes, Okay, that just reminded me of something. We can get to that subject later. I did have a boyfriend who owned so there was this guy that I used to know who owned like a Luna cosplay and wanted to have sex with me while wearing it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was down with the idea. So it's not like the bottom of the list, but I would personally never wear something like this. I don't know. Is it above? It's better than the suspenders. It's better than the suspenders. That's crazy that button still says Twitter. On X, the everything app. Is this final? It's strange. How is Maedrus not number 1? How the fuck did that get dethroned? Whatsoever. I think this is beautiful. I'm very happy with this. This is my loveliest list. Yeah, I think what I really want to do is I've got some friends coming up in August so that we can all go to like that next convention together. I want to have like a good deal of like money set aside when that happens. Not only for like the artist's alley, but like I gotta go clothes shopping with some friends. I've still never done that before, and it sounds like so much fun. And it's like I gotta be putting this to work. I'm trying to think though. I'm giving myself like a prompt here. Like, if I had to like, okay, next article of clothing, you don't own it, what would you get? And I think either the answer is like a second pair of garters, because I'm really going through that first pair, like, I don't know. When I first put them on, they're very slippy, but they do reach a certain point where they kind of like bake themselves into the skin, and then they hold on just fine. So I don't know if that means that I need new ones or not. Because normally they don't slip right away. Like, that's new, so I'm wondering if maybe I'm wearing them out. I think it's gotta be this skirt. I think it's gotta be this skirt, though. The fucking belt? That's masterful. Oh, I would kill that shit. I would kill that shit. Yeah, out of all of... Like, I don't need another maid dress. I don't need another leash. Sometimes I do think about owning a second Johai. Second dolphin shorts, sure. Yeah! I think this is the one. Skirts is the way forward. Who knew? I gotta see if this is loud at all. No, it's just for me. It's just loud for me. Teehee. Okay. Shit, I gotta open my fucking notes app again. I forget what my third idea was. I had a third idea and I forgot it. If we're fast, we can do it. If we're fast, we can do it. Oh shit, this is okay, this is good, this is good. Okay. What do we think? What do we think? Jumpscares FNAF, 88 results. Okay. I cannot put 88 fucking characters on this list, but I'm closing my eyes and I'm like psychically teleporting to the time that I streamed Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I don't know why this happened, why I had this on. This fucking like Five Nights at Freddy's like all jump scares compilation. But I think I can actually summon like a fair deal of these. I really can. Dude, and I'm also thinking about that one TikTok of the guy who can like do impressions of all these jump scares. Here's the thing though. Come on. Come on. Like I know that I am what I am. But there really is no contest. I'd be surprised. Well. Okay, well. Aren't these two Golden Freddys like the same jump scare? No, this is FNAF 1 Golden Freddy and this is FNAF 2 Golden Freddy. I'm not really familiar. Are there just like 20 different versions of like 5 characters? I can recognize like up to this. Like I can think I can do the list up till this. I don't know what the fuck is going. Like I mean I think I kind of know Mangle. Like I don't know the difference between like these like 3 different fucking puppets. Like I don't know what that is. Toy Bonnie. Okay, well no, that's Toy Bonnie. Oh, this music. Oh no 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 no. Like, why is Foxy next to a little green... Like, what the fuck is this? This is Pianosaurus from Poppy Playtime. No. So I don't know anything about this, but I can do maybe, like, up to 3 or 4. I think they're, like, different iterations of the same characters. I actually don't know. There's like a 9-hour FNAF lore video out there that I still haven't watched. That's supposed to do this job for me, so I'm not playing the damn games. I don't know. The most I engaged with this like was when it was like first coming out, when like 1, 2, and 3, and like maybe 4 like all came out within like the span of 1 year. I had like enough of a familiarity to like rank all of those. But beyond that, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, Foxy really is the best. I do... Chica in 2 is pretty good. Golden Freddy in 1 is also S. This is like the best like jump scare noise, like even more, and we know that I love to do this impression, that Foxy noise. But this Golden Freddy, it's like a weird like droning scream, and I love it. And then I think in 2, the Golden, like this is a fucking like D. Like, the animation is, like, the same, but they changed the noise to just, like, a normal one, and it's so boring. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is this... This is Future Connected. This is Future Connected's battle theme from Xenoblade. I think Bonnie goes above Chica. I think these are... yeah, I could see that. Freddy's actually got like kind of the wind up where like when the night shuts down, it's all like when you run out of power, it's always Freddy who finds you, and he's got the har 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 har. That's pretty good. That's pretty classy. That's pretty classy. I don't really fuck with Balloon Boy. I don't fuck with Balloon Boy. Dude, Springtrap is so fucking funny. Like, what are we doing here? He's kind of like waddles up. He's like Morgan. It's better than these. Yeah, I think this one's goofy. Like, he appears, but it's not like a jump scare, really. Where's the fucking... Puppet's just funny. Puppet can go here. Hello, the Catman. Wait a second. Kindred Souls? Hello. Mangle's fucking crazy. Nobody else swings down from the ceiling. I think there's something to it. You know what? Yeah. Mango's an A. I believe this. I'm not too big on either of these other toy ones. This one's fucking cool. This one's fucking cool. Just the design of this. This is like the best withered one that there is. I don't care what it even fucking does. That goes up there. Well, yeah, so then they definitely can't be the same as Toy Bonnie. Because then the old ones are still, like, broken down in two. I love your VTuber and your voice. Wow, thank you. Thanks, I was born yesterday. This one's pretty... Also... I think this is here. I think this is here. I think, like, the mouth kind of, like, telescoping like a fucking hamburger. You'll have to visualize what it is that I mean by this. Also a cool thing for a mouth to do. I'm not too big on any of these. Like, I don't even think these are worth ranking. Like, I kind of think these are all D. Like, they're, like, sudden, like... Because these are just, like, the hallucinations. The eyes is cool. The eyes gets to be, like, low B. That's the best one. There's a fucked up mangle. If it swings down from the ceiling, I'm on board, but I don't remember too much from 4. I don't. Preliminary C. It's gotta be better than Springtrap, okay? These ones are all fucking crazy. Like, the Nightmare one, like, these designs probably did, like, jump the shark. Like, I think for me to have, like, hopped off the series at 4, that's how it should have been for most people. I think if you're, like, still doing, like, whatever happened, like, after all of this, you're in too deep. You've gone off the deep end. But I do know... I mean, all the Foxies, like, they gotta still be up here. It's so sad, though, because I just realized, like, oh, isn't there a Toy Foxy? That's what Mangle is. It's so sad what happened. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here. I don't know what that is. I don't think I ever got that jump scare. I also don't recognize this one. I think this one and this one are pretty good. That's... I think we'll put this one high B, this one low A. That's what I think. It's a shame that this one doesn't leave an impression on me. Because I feel like it's also pretty frequent. I mean, assuming that it does the same, like, power down state as 1 does. You know. I don't think, like, the plasticky appearance of these are, like, nearly, like, as appealing. Honestly, like fucking knock all of these down. Fuck the toys. Not like that, though. I think, like, this ranking. That's what I think. I mean, that's, like, more on design than jump scare, though. But, I mean, it is a factor, right? Because, like, when I say that, like, Springtrap is, like, silly, right? Like, that, the silliness knocks it down, and these things look silly. But they didn't do anything wrong behind that. I could not even begin to tell you why these are 2 different things. I mean, one of them has an eyeball. I don't know. It is, yeah, so... Like, I'm really trying to process with my brain what these other, like, new designs are, and they're, like, sliding off. Like, this just isn't anything. A fucking race car? A race car is a jump scare? I'll believe it when I see it. I think we're already done with that list. See, because, like, knowing my familiarity, like, I knew that was going to be a short list. But I don't know. Maybe this is controversial. Fuck it. Fuck you, Balloon Boy. Hello? Hi. Guys, I think those are our tier lists. And even the fruit. That was fun. I have not done a tier list stream before, but I mean... When you reach the point where it's like... Gee, I've got this whole background, you know? You may as well use it. You may as well do a just chatting stream every now and again. Hey, also though, you know, we can go like a teensy bit longer before we switch over to Tomodachi before I hit the 2-hour mark. I don't even know where to begin with this. I accidentally ripped my bed sheets, and I'm in the market for some new ones, and I have some very plain ones, is all I can say. And it's like, I know that I can make something hot. But I don't know where to begin when it comes to bed sheets. I did almost get some black ones when I was at that Walmart earlier, but I'm like, I'm holding it in my hand, and it's just like, this is just like such a coarse, cheap feeling fabric. I'm not fucking buying this. But boy, I love black bed sheets. So, I don't know. Alongside skirts, this is something that I'm thinking about. And I needed like a new duvet cover too. So like literally, if you see something that like you think, oh, Astraphel would like this, and it's like in a queen size, fuck it, man. Send me a link. Send me a link, and I'll check it out. But that's my shout out. That's my shout out for bed sheets. I don't know. The worst part is that I'm still using the ripped ones. It's a tad dire. But anyways, guys, we did it. I yapped for 2 hours, and it wasn't even so bad. I get why people do this now. I never did just chatting stuff before I switched to VTubing. I totally get it. Anyways, I am going to... What's coming on here? Oh, you know what? I can leave this on. Okay. Here is the itinerary for the rest of the night. Because we're done with just chatting, actually. So I'm going to be BRBing for a little bit, and in a few short moments, I will be back with some Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. You'll notice that I've been, like, not streaming for the last couple of days, so, I've been busy. I have not stopped thinking about Tomodachi Life. There's a lot to get into. So if you're interested in that, I'll be back in a bit, and please hold.